I got this when I was like 6, when I went to Florida the first time. And it even says my name on it, Zoe. Also, I have finished 13 Little Blue Envelopes. It was amazing. I really enjoyed it, and you should read it. I also finished Looking for Alaska. I adored that. Then I have just started reading An Abundance of Catherine. Does that work? It doesn't work with the ears, but yeah. I've only just started that, so I'm like 5 pages through. So I don't know how that goes, but I'll tell you how it goes. I'm also reading Jane Eyre. Looks a bit like a Bible, this one, but it was from my great uncle's collection of books. So they're all like hardback old books, so it's quite cool. I'm a fair way through that, and it's really good. I'm really enjoying that, actually. It's quite classic, so I thought I'd read something a bit more intellectual. Not saying that they're not intellectual, because they are, but you know. Yeah, so I've been doing loads of stuff here, and this is going to be quite a long one. Well, not long, but I've got a lot to say. Lots of updating. This hat is really quite hot, and I've got a massive forehead in it. Well, it seems massive. Yeah. But I can't believe I fit into this when I was 6, and now I'm like nearly 20, and it still fits on my head. So, my summer has been different. I've been moving around a fair bit, so at the start of it I went to Torquay, and we went to Tifa on the beach. I went with my sister, her friend, and my niece, Jasmine. That was really good, but it rained at the end. So after that, well, before that, I don't know, at some point I moved, but I said about that in the last one, and I said how chaotic that was. Then I went up to Wales, where I am right now, and my oldest friend lives here, Amy, and Zoe and Charlie, who are also like my oldest friends. They live next door to my granddad, and we've had a bit of fun here. I've not seen them too much because Amy's been off with her boyfriend. But here we have my favourite place. Well, not my favourite place, but one of my favourite places, which I've played on a lot in my life, which is the tree. And here is me in the tree when I was like 17. But yeah, so I still climb trees, and it's been a lifeline for us when we were younger. Brilliant, love the tree. The rest of the time I've been here, I went to a place called Talybont, which is up near Porthmadog in North Wales. Went there caravanning, which was alright. It was different because I don't normally really go caravanning very often, but it was fun. But the last day it just kept raining and raining and raining, which was not that fun. After that I went back down to Torquay, and I stayed at Mikey's, and I went to my sister's party because she had a Hawaiian themed party, which was fun, but I wasn't feeling too good. Had a little bit too much to drink, and yeah, didn't have a great end to the evening. But the whole week in Torquay was really fun, and of course I've also applied for that job in America. I haven't heard anything yet because I won't hear until the end of September, but I'm still, I can't stop thinking about it. I keep on going through the interview in my head and what I'm going to say, so I'm getting a little bit obsessed about it. But yeah, it's just a bit of me coming out, because I like to take hold of every opportunity that I get with that sort of thing. So there we go. So that's all I've really been doing. Apart from I came back to Wales, and now I'm just sorting out loads of stuff to car boot, because I've got to get rid of quite a bit of stuff, because I've still got stuff which I really don't need. So I'm going to do a car boot next Sunday with my mum, because she's moving house, and so she's going to be getting rid of some of her stuff too. So it should be all fun. Another thing that I would like to add is I'm turning 20 soon. Eek! I'm not ready to have another birthday. Like, my last one was like 2 weeks ago. Well, obviously it wasn't, but you know, I don't really like the whole aging thing. Before my 18th birthday, I really freaked out. I did not want to be 18. I did not want to be an adult. But, you know, once I turned 18, I felt no different at all. But it's still the whole, yeah, you're 18 now. You're an adult. You can do adult things, technically. But I don't feel I grow up in myself at all. I'm still childish. I'm still a child. I will still climb a tree. And I guess turning 20 doesn't make it that much different either. But it still freaks me out. It's like I'm not going to be a teenager anymore. I've been a teenager for ages. And I liked being a teenager. I mean, I feel like I'm going to get more responsibility. But, well, I'm not. But I still feel like I will. I feel like I probably should act grown up. Maybe I should, talk about grown up things. Like the weather. Well, I do anyway, kind of. But I'm English. English people do that. So, I'm not sure I've really had enough of being a teenager. I'm not sure I've done everything that I should do being a teenager. My teenage years, I feel, should still be going on. But I'm not going to be one of those people that says, oh, I'm turning 20. Sorry to you if any of you have done that or are going to. But it's not that bad. But I mean, I don't want to do that because, I'm going to face reality. Yes, I am turning 20. But it's not like I'm turning, 15. Yeah, but I'm not going to be a teenager. I'm just going to be an ager. That doesn't work as well. But I don't know. I just feel like things might not be as fun anymore. But surely they must be. They will be. I mean, I know people that are older than me, and they still have fun. But I don't know. I'm still a worrying person that worries about stupid things like this. That probably shows that I'm not growing up if I still worry about this. But yeah, anybody who wants to respond that is older or that is younger and that has any sort of fears or has anything to quench my fears. Quench my fears, is that the right wording? But, to stabilise my fears, even though they're not real fears, but, just sentencing, wording, semantics, whatever it's called, would be maybe a bit of a help. Even though my birthday is, quite soon now. But hopefully I will have got over the freaking out by then. But no matter how old I will be, I think I will always be having fun, and I will always be being myself. And, yeah, I might just be an age, but as everybody says, age is just a number. Man, I sound like an old person already.